So just like this week's discussion post prompt mentioned, we are going to be finding the domain of rational functions. First, we're going to do it with set notation and then with interval notation. So for our function, we're going to have f of x equals 6 over x squared plus 10 plus 21. So we're only going to be focusing really on the denominator here. So first we're going to take that denominator and we're going to set it equal to 0. Now we need to find two numbers that add up to 10 and multiply to 21. So for this we're going to be using 3 and 7 because 3 plus 7 equals 10 and 3 times 7 equals 21. So those are good. So we're going to plug in those factored numbers. We're going to take this x here and plug that in, x plus 3. And then we're going to do it again, x again from here, plus 7 equals 0. So now we're going to split those up and we're going to make them unequal to 0. So x plus 3 is not equal to 0. And x plus 7 is not equal to 0. We're going to subtract 3 from each side, and we're left with x is not equal to negative 3. Same thing over here. We're going to subtract 7 from each side, and we're left with x is not equal to negative 7. So now for our domain, we have all real numbers, and x is not equal to negative 3 or negative 7. And that will be your answer for that one. Now let's do another one, this time in interval notation. So for this one, we have f of x equals x plus 2 over x squared minus 10 plus 24. So same thing, focusing on the denominator, we're going to set that denominator to 0. And then we're going to again factor out two numbers that add up to negative 10 and multiply into 24. But since we have a negative number, we're going to be looking for negative numbers that add up to 10 and multiply to 24. So for this, we're going to do negative 6 and negative 4 because negative 6 minus 4 equals negative 10, and negative 6 times negative 4 equals positive 24. So that checks out. So we're going to plug in those factored numbers, again bringing that x down, x minus 6 because you have to carry the sign over, and x minus 4. And again, this is equal to 0. Now we're going to make it unequal to 0, split them up. X minus 6 is not equal to 0, and x minus 4 is not equal to 0. We're going to add 6 to each side, leaving us with x is not equal to positive 6. And now add 4 to each side, leaving x is not equal to positive 4. So now what we can do is we can make a number line to help you visualize it a little more. You can put 4 and 6 on it, and this space in between it is what x is not equal to. That's called the union. And then we can have a negative infinity and a positive infinity on either side. So when we write this out, we have domain negative infinity, comma 4, union, 4, comma 6, union, 6, comma infinity. And there you have it.